Good morning, students. I just wanted to go in and show you guys just a few things that may help you navigate the course, especially those of you who are new. And just a reminder of a few things. When you guys go in and you access your course materials, okay, so you're starting the course and you go to materials right here. All right, and then you go down to the units where you see your different lessons, okay? I wanted to just reiterate a few things to you guys. You're, of course, are going to go in order, and you'll see an overview of the course. You'll click on that. And, of course, this is your checklist. Some students print this off. Usually I post these at the beginning of each unit, but also at the beginning of each week, I also have a checklist for you guys that you see on your homepage. So let's go back to our main page here. I want to encourage you guys, as you click on each one of these folders and you're working through your information, you have to click on the top, go from top down, because this is actually your information. And let me just remind you guys of a few things. As you're going through this, make sure you click on all the different tabs, okay? Because this is where the meat and the core information is for your subject. The great thing about doing an online access class, or really any online class, typically that's virtual and that you work independently, is that you guys can actually go in and do it independently. So in order to do that, you guys are going to have to be very, I guess, methodic in the way that you go through all of these things, and they have it set up very easy, but I think just a lot of students aren't seeing a few things, and so one of those is just going through all these different tabs, okay? So when you go and click on something like this and you see learn, make sure you guys, let me see if I can take my screen out. You can, a little tip for you guys is if you do Control Plus, that typically will make your screen bigger. And if you do Control minus, so I'm just holding down the Control key and pressing down the minus key or the underscore, which is up next to the plus sign, okay? So notice I can make it bigger or smaller, okay? So as you're going through these lessons, make sure you click on next and go through every single thing that it's talking about. Because I'll have some students email me and say, I have no idea even where I get my information to do this handout or to do this worksheet or to do this discussion. So that's where you guys need to go. That's where you're going to learn the meat of your information. And then also notice that if it has different options for you, sometimes it's easier for you guys to see these in one way or another, depending on which type of computer you're using, okay? And then you'll see that there's try it. And when you actually click on these different things, they'll ask you, like, so this is just like making sure you understood. It's just kind of a recap of what you just went through. And then, of course, the task is typically what you will have to do for this specific unit, okay? Another thing is, as you're going through these also have quizzes throughout, so make sure you guys are going through those. So, for example, I believe one of your first quizzes is in 1.04. So once you click on that and you're going through the different thing, you'll see there's a mid-unit quiz. So just when you click on every single unit, make sure you go through every single thing, okay? And then the only other thing I wanted to let you guys know is when you're in discussions, okay, make sure you guys read all of your information up here at the top, okay, because that is going to help you guys know exactly what you need to answer in the discussion, okay? And then also, typically on our discussions, not all of them, but a good bit of them, it's going to ask you, so like after this one, it's going to say read through and comment on at least 2 other people's posts in a meaningful way, for example, and it has some examples. So part of the discussion and getting to know your peers who all you are in a class with, because you guys are from all over the state of Alabama. And because you're all over the state of Alabama, you know, you can get to know some of the other students through this, okay? So make sure you do that. You will not get all your points unless you do this thing. So another thing about moving too forward, too fast in the whole entire units is if you go too fast, you may go through to the discussion and they may not be there anymore. Or nobody's there, or nobody's posted. So don't go too fast. Make sure you respond to those. And when you go back and respond, I'll give you your points, okay? You guys have a great day and let me know if you have any questions.